out with stronger video for our industry. Our people in diaspora are doing great, and we are privileged to talk about them and review to our people here in Ghana the good works that our Ghana decent artists and entertainers are putting out there, and what we can also learn from. Yes. So we will go straight away. There's something more we would like to know about you, Mr. Bernard. We would like to definitely let our viewers know more about the bridge imports. First of all, what is TBI?
Well, you know what, bridge? I want to piggyback off of what you said. You laid the platform. You laid the groundwork. You gave us a plan, and you gave us a model. So at times, as we say in the States, sometimes you don't have to reinvent the wheel. If the wheel is already there, you observe how the wheel is made, and then you add your own stank to it, or you add your own technology to it, and then you have your own wheel. How about we take a trip to Nigeria and see how they are doing it, and then we see how their wheel is made, and then we add our own flair to it, technology to it, energy to it, and we partner. One thing I see the Nigerians are doing, I see they have a plan. I even see it in the United States. I see that they are supporting each other. I see how Burna Boy, Wiz Kids, and all of them, they're doing collaboration. They're not pitting when normal people try to pit them against each other, compare with each other. I noticed they immediately says, no, there's no comparison. We're doing this as one. And I really feel that the energy that's emanating out of West Africa and Africa, it goes back to our ancestry. We are one. And when we are one, we're unified, it's sky's the limit. It's unlimited. So the bridge imports, I want to make a commitment to be that conduit that we can go and observe, we can listen, we can collaborate between each other and come up with a plan and use the technology, use that energy, use those ideas that you have. And this platform, BAMUPDATES, can be that conduit, can be that synergy that we all come together. We plan, we strategize, and we all do our individual work for the benefit of the collective whole. And you gave us that mandate as a plan to use the talents and gifts and ideas that we have and to share and give that value added that's already here to the world, as you mentioned. And the world, once you give good quality, good things, that's just the way of life. It reciprocates. Then it comes in. So let this, and I'm glad that you all are presenting this platform. And I encourage you all to be a part of this platform. Come on in and let's build this and let's grow, go, and glow. And the bridge imports, and I'm glad that I have this opportunity. I am glad to be a part of this movement. And let me share with you, I didn't come up with the bridge imports. The ancestors, God, fate gave that to me as I recognized what was going on in my life, that it was a calling to once again be the bridge. And I get my epiphanies either in the morning or late at night. And the Spirit gave that the name, the bridge imports, to me. And in the United States, you have to go on a register to see if that name is taken if you want to start a business. And to my surprise, it wasn't taken. So I registered it, and something called limited liability. Yes. And as people come into our store, we have a store that, let me back up a little bit. When I came here in 2014, it was I experienced the truth. I experienced the history. I experienced the artistry of the clothing and the culture. And the way I got here was through a study abroad trip when I decided to man up and go back to school and finish my degree. And I had to take 2 classes in order to come here. And so it wasn't just fun and games. I had to take notes, I had to listen, I had to interview people. And as I became educated about the history of the culture, I also became enlightened. And keep in mind, this energy is an energy from the beginning that loves to share good. So no matter what I get, it's just my natural being to share. And so once I learned the truth, it was just natural for me to go back and share. So the things that I learned and was exposed to, that's how the bridge imports was started. And you guys should have saw me when 2014, and when I first came here and went back to the state. I went and told it on the mountain. Yeah. And I was telling everybody who would listen, hey, y'all, I experienced the truth back home and everything. And it wasn't that I was unique. There was countless other people who have come to Africa and understood the truth and gained their power. And then I understood people like Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Maya Angelou, countless other African Americans who have come back home and was able to go back to a Western culture and gain their power and understood who and what they were. And you all probably can name a few more. So that was the impetus of the bridge imports. And so I formalized it and made it into a company. And the items that you all produce is my absolute pleasure and delight. It was my pleasure and delight to bring those truths, to bring that education back to the States. And I must confess to you that as African Americans, some of us, we didn't know it. Some of us just were not awakened to the truth. And my base is truth. And so I want to share that with not only African Americans, but throughout the whole population of the United States. And so that's the makeup of the bridge imports. And as I go back and forth, I listen to and observe what is possibly needed between the two countries. What does United States need that Ghana can offer? What does Ghana need that United States can offer? And let me share something with you all and be real with this. African Americans, you all have, Ghanaians, you all have what we need. We have what you want. We need truth. We need identity. We need brotherhood. We need that as African Americans in the United States. You all have that. And as if you really break it down, that's the truth of humanity. The United States, you guys may want the conveniences that we have. And you know what? The bridge imports, we want to bring that. So let this platform be that conduit in any way that we can help between the two. You all, you being a part of the TBI, we're going to do it. So you all look out for great things. Be a part of this movement. And you're probably getting some ideas right now. So bring those ideas. Put it in comments. The way that you can bring that information, bring it. So that's what TBI, the Bridge Imports. We're here for you all. We're here to be a conduit for truth, ideas, technology, and growth.
This is a very, very great initiative by the Bridge Import. I really like what you said about African Americans need their brothers here or in Ghana, and what Ghanaians also want from them. Like Ghanaians definitely are thinking about the comfort, and they also need the brotherhood. They need the truth. They need the rich culture, the history, as it's supposed to be. Recently, I was even having a kind of conversation, and I came across this, that, hey, there's so many truths to what we think we know. To add up to what you said, before the name Africa was the name Alkebulan. And Alkebulan means the original people. Now, when we look at this, that means that once upon a time, Africa's history was not like this. Africa dominated. But why was the name changed from Alkebulan to Africa? Now, why will an European, Africanus, Leo Africanus, give out his name to Africa? Give out his name to this group of people with rich culture, with very good astronomers, people who have studied cosmology, very good scientists and mathematicians. We have very great people. But why would somebody impose his personality, his identity onto such a group of people, and that has caused our downfall? That tells us the power in names. Yes. There is a great power in names that I think that this is a time that we have to readdress that and change that name Africa back to Alkebulan. And that is when we can experience the true power of our ancestors and then the faith that God had for us. Now, to come up and to add up to what you said, I would like to ask you specifically, what are the services that the bridge imports offers to African Americans or those in the diaspora or those in the United States or any other continent in the world, and that to Ghana? What are the services that you render to your clients or to your customers?
Well, most immediately, I was in Elmina in about 2019. I was staying at a hotel, and they had some shea butter soap, for the guests to use. And this shea butter soap, it was from Tama, is the name of the company, and it's out of a company in Tamale. This shea butter soap is amazing. And I had been exporting some black soap and other types of soap to the United States from 2006 up into 2019. But when I tried that soap, my whole being, and I'm serious, my whole being experienced the excitement. And not only did I experience cleanliness, but my senses knew quality. So that's all I use. And so before I checked out of the hotel, I asked the receptionist, hey, what is this soap? Can I take some back with me? So she gave me some samples. I took it back, and I said, oh, my goodness. So I couldn't wait to come back and get more. And I made contact with Tama Company, and I even flew up to Tamale, saw how they produced it. And once again, the conduit. And now we export that soap and the skincare products to all over, not only Texas, and throughout the United States. And that's some great liquid laundry detergent that an African-American made company made specifically for this market. And we brought it here and tested it, and it's great for front-end loading machines. The name of it is Nubius Best. Yes, Nubius Best liquid laundry detergent. And that's a story behind that. And I'll maybe some kind of way. Yeah, this time. I'll put. It really is. Ken, you're right. Oh, okay. but if you guys know the evolution of how it came to be, and now that it's here, some kind of way, I want you guys to add that story to it, because it's really, really a destined story, and it'll show how the bridge imports was just that, being a bridge to bring that product here to Ghana. And so we're exporting that here. We got the FDA approval, and we are seeking to have a distributor partnership or a retail partnership. We've already done the test market here, and so it's doing well. And that's one of the reasons I'm here now. if you all have an idea, a product or a services, it doesn't have to be consumer product, it could be whatever. We may be exporting salt to the United States. So write it in the comments, whichever way they can bring their ideas, put it in the comments, and then we'll see how we could work on how to have that bilateral trade with the United States. The current administration in the United States, the Biden administration, they are really, really encouraging bilateral trade. So again, we could be that conduit for that. And that can help boost the economy here. It is our delight and pleasure to create a platform where we can create jobs here. And that's what we've been planning in the United States. So those are some of the products and services the Bridge Imports are cultivating here right now. And once again, I am delighted to be a part of this platform. So we can look forward to good things, and we want to depend on you all to bring it. Okay, put in the comments, make contact with this program. Let's do this, y'all. Apart from that, the clothing. Oh yeah, just go to thebridgeimports.com, and you're gonna see you there. You're gonna see. You may even see some of the things that you've made. You're like, oh my goodness, yes, we're part of bringing that to the Bridge Imports.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Bernard. That was a very powerful statement you've made. And you said something that I love so much, that when they know the truth about Africa, it gives them power. They gain power. And that was a very powerful statement. Anywhere, if anybody made this statement, make sure you write under Mr. Bernard Johnson. All right. So the Bridge Imports is a very broad company in the United States, and he is here. The CEO himself is here in Ghana, and because their mission is very broad about connecting Africans and to their people in the diaspora, they have so many services as well. You know, some people from the United States want some artifacts, and Bridge Import is able to do that. At the same time, Bridge Imports help people in the United States to come down to Ghana to visit Africa. So there's so many things going on. If you want to visit Bridge Imports, go to www.thebridgeimport.com. You can follow the Bridge Imports on Instagram. You can follow the Bridge Import on Facebook and also on YouTube. And recently they initiated a program called It's About Time, where they invite a lot of African American community to share ideas as to how to help a country like Ghana. So their service is very broad, and you guys need to check their product as well on their website. If you want to come to Ghana and you are in the United States or anywhere in Europe, contact the Bridge Import and they will bring you here to our show on BAM Update. We are here to bridge the gap between our people who are in the diaspora doing music and doing entertainment to here, our homeland, Ghana.
For real, it's a pleasure having you. And we believe that the Bridge Import, the initiative of the Bridge Import, and in connection to that of BAM Update, would really serve us all well. And our people shall be awakened once again. I don't know if you have anything to tell your people before we wrap up.
Yes, I'll try to keep it short and sweet. BAM Updates. Remember that. Remember the Bridge Imports. We're a team now. We want you all to be a part of the team. And I keep going back to these words, bring it. Let's collaborate. Let's plan. Let's do. And then let's add value. And I thank you all for allowing me to be a part of this movement. So let us work together. Let us work together and go to the next level and to cultivate what the energy is already there, and then just add value to the world. And as we add value, we all reciprocate and benefit from it. Let's do this, y'all.
Thank you all. Thank you very much for watching us on BAM Updates. And never forget to check out our podcasts, and also don't forget our website. Another thing you should understand is the Bridge Import has a lot for you. Those of you who are in the United States, please don't forget to check the Bridge Import, www.thebridgeimport.com. We are going to put the link under the description below. Let us know what you think and let us keep connecting. We love you guys. My name is Mr. Breezy. We out. Mr. Bennett, thank you very much for coming on BAM Day. We love you so much. Akwaba.